Well, hello, boys and girls. Are you ready to begin today's lesson? Okay, so I want everyone to have their yellow math workbook. I want you to turn over to your 120 chart, and then I want you to turn over one more, okay? You will see the attributes of shapes that we studied earlier this week. But I want you to turn over your page one more, and I want you to look at the back side. Okay, let me go ahead and increase this. Today, we're going to start learning about 3D shapes, okay? I have some examples here to show you, and we're going to go over the attributes. We're going to start with a cone. Class, this is a cone, okay? Let's read about the attributes. It's a three-dimensional shape, okay? That's what these type of shapes are. They're 3D, okay, shapes. Three-dimensional. D stands for dimensional. With only one circle, so I'm going to turn this over. It has one circle here, okay? Or oval. This is also called an oval face. And one point. It has a point on top. You guys see that? So this is a cone because it's a three-dimensional shape, okay? I always try to think of it like an ice cream cone, okay? But it has a circle on one side, or oval face, and a point on the other. This is called a what? A cone. Let's go down. Cylinder. This is a cylinder. It's a three-dimensional shape or a 3D shape with two circle or oval faces. So it has one circle here, and if I turn it over, it has one circle on the other side. Okay. That are the same size. So it's a three-dimensional shape, so 3D shape, with two circle or oval faces that are the same size. Look at. They're the same size around. This is called a cylinder. What is it called? Cylinder. Okay, let's go to this one, sphere. What does this look like, class? Some of you may have said a ball or a globe. Okay, this is a sphere. What is it? Sphere. This is a three-dimensional shape with no flat faces. There's no flat faces. It's just a round ball, isn't it? Okay, what is it called again? A sphere. Everyone say sphere. Okay, let's go up. A cube. This is a cube, class. Okay. It's a three-dimensional shape or a 3D shape with 6 square faces. Watch, I'm going to count the faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at the bottom, 6. So let me do that again. Got to count the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 square faces. They're all squares. Okay, and it has 6 of them. What is this called again? A cube. You know, class, you may have some dice at home. That's a cube, okay? Or some of your, this also reminds me like an ice cube if it's in the shape of a square, right? It has 6 sides. Okay, next. Class, this is called a rectangular prism. Let's learn about a rectangular prism. It's a three-dimensional shape or a 3D shape with 6 rectangular faces. So watch. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and underneath 6. It's 6 rectangular faces. Class, I showed you earlier this, okay, in previous lessons. This is also a rectangular prism. Look at. There's 6 rectangular faces on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and underneath 6. These are both rectangular prisms. When I think about a rectangular prism that you may have at home, a tissue box could be a rectangular prism. A long, big one, not the small ones. Those ones may be more of like a cube, depending if they all have square sides, right? Square faces, or they could be a rectangular prism. Okay, class, let's go ahead and turn over. So this is the page you're going to want to reference for today's lesson. Okay, I want you to turn over to lesson 3 problem set. Make sure it says lesson 3 problem set here in the corner. Make sure when you take a picture class that I always see the lesson numbers because I do not have them memorized, okay? We always start by writing our first and last name. Our number symbol, and our classroom number. When we're back to in-person learning, when all of us are either at home tuning into class virtually, you're my Zoomies, or you're here and you become my roomies, we will write the date, okay? So let's go over today's assignment directions for the front side. On the first 4 objects, color one of the flat faces red. Match each 3-dimensional shape to its name. So take out your red crayon, class. Okay, and it says on the first 4 objects. Well, these are the first 4, okay? It says to color one of the flat faces red. Not all of them, just one of them. So what was this name of this shape again, class? It was a cone, right? So this is the flat face right here. And we need to draw a line from the cone, this dot, to the word cone. Do you see the word cone here? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and draw a line there. Okay, now what is this? This is a cube. So we need to color one of the flat faces red. I'm going to choose to color this side red. There's a dice, right? Okay, so what is it called again? What's the correct term? It's a cube. So class, I want you to continue in the first 4 shapes, 1, 2, 3, 4, color one of the faces red and then match that shape to it's the 3D shape name to the right, okay? And then remember, class, the last one, you won't be coloring any flat faces red, but you will be drawing a line to its 3D shape name. Go ahead and pause the video now and finish the front side. Okay, class, now that you've finished the front side, I want you to turn to the back side. Let me go over the directions with you, okay? You have sections 2 and 3 to complete, and 4, there's a 4. Okay, let's talk about section 2. Okay, do you see the objects at the top that are labeled? Globe, block, tennis ball, tissue box, dice, party hat, can. It says write the name of each object in the correct column. So what objects are pictured above that are cubes? A block is a cube, right? Do you see any other cubes? Dot it so you know you already wrote it. Do you see any other cubes? Dice. Dice are cubes. Dot it. You already wrote it. Okay. Class, I want you to continue on writing the names of the items that are spheres, cones, rectangular prisms, or cylinders. Go ahead and pause the video now and finish section 2. Okay, class, now that you've completed all of section 2, I want you to look at sections 3 and 4. The directions are somewhat the same, okay, in regards to what you're going to be doing. Section 3 says circle the attributes that describe all spheres. All spheres. I want you to circle the word all. Circle the attributes that describe all spheres. Do all spheres have no straight sides? If you're not sure, go back to your informational sheet and look up what it says about sphere. 3-dimensional shape with no flat faces. Remember, class, this is a sphere. So, do all spheres have no straight sides? That's true. All of them have no straight sides, so we're going to circle that. Do all spheres, can they roll? Absolutely, they all can roll. They have no straight sides. Are they all round? Yes. Can they all bounce? Can this bounce? No, this is made of wood. So not all spheres can bounce. Our globe, our planet that we live on, it's also known as Earth. It's in the shape of a globe. Can it bounce? Can our Earth bounce? No, it can't. So this is not an attribute of a sphere. Not all spheres can bounce. Now, class number 4, excuse me, class, you're going to do this on your own. Circle the attributes that describe all cubes. All cubes. Okay, class, I want you to send me a picture of both sides completed through your Class Dojo account. Make sure that I have clear photos.